My opponent is using infinite permanence on guess who? Guess who? Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Have you not seen Pyramid of Light? Hello, this is Club, I'm Master. I'm going to be showing you some replays today, just, using my Blue Eyes deck with Fusion Armament and Blue Eye Shining Dragon. In this video, you will see Blue Eye Shining Dragon a lot. A lot. I'm not even joking. You'll see Shining Dragon a lot, which is good. Good way to probably end this, because I think this is going to be my last Blue Eye Shining Dragon Fusion Armament video for some time. So don't worry, it's not over. Like, maybe I'll do it again even after this. I feel like every Blue Eyes video I've been uploading is just Blue Eye Shining Dragon Fusion Armament. I don't know, maybe I feel like going back to Blue Eyes and Diabell Star as well. But I don't know, maybe the video after this won't be Blue Eye Shining Dragon and Fusion Armament. It'll be, maybe Blue Eyes and Diabell Star. But yeah, I guess it's not really the last Blue Eye Shining Dragon and Fusion Armament video. It's more just going to be, maybe there's not going to be as much now. So yeah. Anyway, my opponent's trying to do all this stuff. I'm just like, whatever, man. So I summoned Assault Synchron, and then I Synchro summoned my two monsters to Baron de Fleur. I destroyed that face down, and my opponent tried using that effect. I negated it. I'm like, I doubt you have an effect veil or something. And yeah, that went through. But yeah, I feel like just maybe uploading Blue Eyes videos again that's not Fusion Armament and Shining Dragon, and also more Dark Magician videos, because I don't think I've uploaded Dark Magician in a long time. This is a great way to end it though, because you'll see Blue Eye Shining Dragon a lot in this video, which is nice. But yeah, it has been fun, but I don't know, there could be another one after this. I don't know, we'll see. But maybe not. Maybe the next video will just be Blue Eyes and Diabell Star. Hey, speaking of Diabell Star, my opponent's using Diabell Star. I use Maxi because, it's like you're either going to special summon Diabell Star or you're just not going to. But you did. You did. So I got Alternative, which is actually really nice, because usually if I play Maxi, I draw Maxi with Maxi. So that's unfortunate. So here my opponent was just summoning so many monsters. I think there's a misplay I did. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, I used Maxi. My opponent's just summoning all of these monsters, even though I played Maxi. So it's like, thanks. And I got Melody, which I was very happy about, because now I can summon Blue Eye Shining Dragon, because I can get Shining Dragon with Melody, and Fusion Armament will help with that, summoning Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then I tribute Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon for Shining Dragon. So my opponent link summoned the monsters to that link, and then did something with that, summoned it, I guess, then link summoned to this monster, and I think here I was like, alright, you're done, that's enough, you're done, that's it, stop. Just stop. I just wanted my opponent to stop. I was like, that's enough. So my opponent summons like all these I just wanted my opponent to stop. I was like, that's enough. Didn't my opponent find it risky doing all this with Maxi going through? Because I would draw hand traps, So my opponent drew a card with that. And then my opponent summoned that. And I got Assault Synchron, and I tried finding Harpy's Feather Duster, but I was not successful. My opponent did play Maxi, which I was like, you know what? I don't care, because look at I got Summon Limit and Rivalry. This deck will get destroyed by Summon Limit, so it's fine. So here I got Blue Eye Shining Dragon and Jet Dragon. I used Trade-In on Jet Dragon. My opponent played the spell card to summon a monster in defense position from the deck. And then Trade-In went through, Pot of Prosperity, nice, thanks a lot. I use Infinite Permanence on this. I don't know if that was, what did I do wrong? I'm trying to remember. I think Did I know about that trap card and I just wanted my opponent to use it? I think... I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. I did not realize that this trap card says that monster cannot link... that monster cannot be used as a material for Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link Summon this turn. I didn't realize that. So summoning Assault Synchron, like, I was like, why can't I summon Baron? Like, I did that on purpose to make my opponent use the trap. And then I read the rest, and I was like, oh my god, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. But anyway, what was I going to summon? The White Stone of Ancients? Like, it's fine. Like, I have a 700 attack monster, whatever. Like, that was the little misplay. I didn't realize. But I guess I would have summoned it anyway, because I can, you know. And I summoned Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, 4,200 attack. And then I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. I didn't care about my opponent's Maxi, because my Floodgate summon limit is protected. My opponent destroyed Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, which kind of sucks. But that's all I could do because, yeah, just... This can't be attacked, by the way. So if you're saying, why did you attack it? It can't while there's other Ace monsters. Ace Ventura! Secret Agent Man. Secret. I used Ash Blossom to negate that monster's effect. And yeah, look at Blue Eye Shining Dragon over here. This is a, you know, a little spoiler right now, but my opponent has not watched the Yu-Gi-Oh movie Pyramid of Light. You want to know why? I'll show you why. So, my opponent summoned Link Karibo, and then was going to do something. So I just said, alright, I'm going to play Summon Limit now. But I think my opponent already summoned 2 monsters. But my opponent got that trap card back, played that field spell. My opponent just did not read my cards. Like, Dictator of Dick is literally going to make you attack Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Watch this. Just watch this. Watch this. Just watch this. My opponent has not seen Pyramid of Light. Watch. So, well, Dictator of D is not the Pyramid of Light part. So here, my opponent is using infinite permanence on guess who? Guess who? Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Have you not seen Pyramid of Light? And then my opponent did this to target Blue Eye Shining Dragon. And it's like, have you not seen Pyramid of Light? You can't target Blue Eye Shining Dragon. I mean, come on. Like, look at that. And then your monster just gets destroyed now. And then here comes Blue Eye Shining Dragon to the rescue, protecting my card from being destroyed by card effects. You lose. You lose. Like, my opponent really... You should have just used infinite permanence on Dictator of D. And that way it's like, alright, then, you know, sure, you can attack Dictator of Dick and whatever, sure, but, I mean, I don't think my opponent still would have won if that happened, but, yeah, just... Come on, man. Blue Eye Shining Dragon was great in this duel, I'm not gonna lie. My opponent randomly used Called by the Grave on, Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon, not like I can summon it anyway. I mean, what do I have there? Should've just got rid of Alternative or something. But anyway, Blue Eye Shining Dragon was great there. So, that was a good duel. That was a very good duel. A great Blue Eyes Shining Dragon showcase. Finally, where you get to see the power of Blue Eye Shining Dragon, where, you know, if it gets targeted, negate. Even though it should be a card that just straight up says cannot be targeted, you know, I think it would have been a little bit easier, because there was a duel once where Baron targeted Blue Eye Shining Dragon, I negated it, and then my opponent used the Omni Negate to negate that effect, and Blue Eye Shining Dragon got destroyed. If that card just straight up said, hey, can't be targeted, then Baron wouldn't have been able to do shit. But sure, it's cool at the same time, but you get what I mean. It is very satisfying though, how... Like, you know what would be better? If they changed it to, you can negate a card if this targets this, and that can't be negated. Like, just straight up that. Like, and then it's like, alright, you have the feeling of, you know... But then again, your opponent could use... No, actually no. No, they should have done that. They should have done that. Either just should... Blue Eye Shining Dragon should just say, cannot be targeted, or... If targeted, negate it, and this can't be negated. Like, that's straight up it. So my opponent's using Cyber Dragons. I was laughing, because as soon as my opponent did that, I knew I won. My opponent made me wait the longest time. Like far, and then they left. So, yeah, my opponent just made me wait a long time. Is there another Blue Eye Shining Dragon replay, or am I imagining there was one? Like, no, I'm pretty sure we get to see Blue Eye Shining Dragon here because Fusion Armament and Melody. Wait a minute, this is the duel I was talking about before Baron. I don't think I saved this one. Okay. You'll see the example here. That's perfect then, because I was talking about, look, there's nothing I can do because I got my hand traps. But still, like, you know, I used Maxi and yeah, it went through. So my opponent summoned Ice Jade, I used Ash Blossom, and then obviously it didn't get negated because my opponent didn't have Call by the Grave, because my opponent would have used it on Maxi. Then my opponent summoned that monster, and then summoned that monster, which I was like, see what I mean? Every time, most times, I use Maxi, I just get Maxi. So my opponent summoned Baron, and look at this. I had to. Like, what am I going to do? Not negate it? And then my opponent wasted the Omni Negate, which is fine. I guess that's alright. But that's what I was talking about. I didn't know I saved it. There you go. That's the example. See what I mean? That's the only bad thing about Shining Dragon. I mean, there's a lot of things bad, but it's a cool card regardless. But still. Man, I thought I lost this one. My opponent played that trap card, which is just going to screw me over. And then my opponent took control of the White Sun of Ancients. So I set down Infinite Permanence. And then my opponent did use the effect to get rid of Baron to summon another monster. So I did use Maxi. And then didn't get negated, which is very nice. But I think what my opponent did was to summon, like, just, I think my opponent wanted to summon Baron again. Yep. Just so Baron can have the Omni Negate. So I use Infinite Permanence here. And then my opponent just used the Omni Negate to negate that. And yeah, that sucks. That sucks. So my opponent got that spell card. And I got very lucky. This was like all my opponent could do. I think my opponent activated that by accident. I think my opponent just assumed I had a card on the field. But that was a misplay. That was a misplay. Like, it's a pretty strong trap card for Ice Jade. You can target destroy one Ice Jade ones in control. If you do, you get the target card's effects until the end of this turn. So you feel you can okay. Yeah. So, you know, I don't think, even if the trap card there, I don't think I would have lost still. But, you know. So I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And then my opponent used that spell card to reduce the attack, but it doesn't matter because the turn already ended. Then my opponent did swap that monster, and then use that spell card to negate, well, not to negate, to reduce Blue Eyes Jet Dragon's attack. And then I used the White Sun of Ancients to get Blue Eyes White Dragon. So I summoned Alternative, and then my opponent put that monster as equip to that monster, right? So I didn't get, like, the greatest stuff. I did use Alternative's effect there. And then if my opponent went to use that trap card, right? You know, the trap card to target Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, I just would have used Ultimate Fusion. So it would have worked out regardless. So yeah. So I used Drag Rubion to summon Numon Dragon. 9,000 attack versus 1,000. That's 8,000. That's 8,000 damage. That's all I need. Like, GG. Yeah, cool, your effect, sure, woohoo, yeah, but still you lose. Alright, going to end it here. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more Blue Eyes Shining Dragon videos, look, I just don't really expect every video to be Blue Eyes Shining Dragon from now. Like I said, the next one could be another Shining Dragon video, or maybe not, but I'll try and do it every few Blue Eyes videos, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!